Okay, people, we are live. Views on sport under the lens, and today I have got my brother, my AC, Arsenal Revolution TV. How you doing
Let's
this evening?
go.
How you doing this evening, bro? You good?
Hey, listen, man. This is my first time on the channel,
I
right?
know, bro. It's mad. It's
It's
mad.
madness.
It's
It's
mad.
madness.
It's
But it
mad.
was bound to happen, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, we've been doing the build up, which is the best, my favorite, my personal favorite, to be honest. The build up to the game, and it's
right.
the most viewed as well. So yeah, man. Looking forward to this. Looking forward
Yeah,
to this,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. It's definitely your time, and it's road to 1K each and every
Oh,
time. You know what I mean? I'm blessed to have you on, my bro. Thank you for giving me some time today. I'm just making sure I've got your link properly in the chat, so not just in the chat, but also in the title, so people can click it and help you get a couple of extra subscribers. I'm just putting that in now, so my apologies for that. I don't know why it didn't come up the first time. Press save.
man.
And there we go, man. But like I said, man, thank you ever so much for passing through. Big up Shane Guna, the broski in the building. Hope you're good. The absolute legend that is Shane.
Big up.
Big up Gavin L again. Very, very regular. Big up this evening. Big up the assembled. Good evening, my broski. How you doing today, man? So I normally ask all my guests, you get me, how they kind of first got into the team. Maybe a good and bad memory for yourself.
Oh.
So how did you get into Arsenal, my bro?
How did I get into Arsenal? It's the reason why it is because when the Algerians migrated to the UK, we went to a place called Finsbury Park. And in
Yeah.
Finsbury Park, do you know what I'm saying? Like, the people from Finsbury Park know.
Yeah.
For Finsbury Park, yeah, because you can see there's an Algerian flag all the time in the Emirates. It's been there for since the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So because we ended up in Finsbury Park, we was like, I'm guessing my uncles and all the men that were there, they were like, hey, what do you guys support? What do you guys support? Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it ended up being Arsenal, and they fell in love with the club. And then obviously when I was born and everything, because my father wasn't really a football kind of guy. He wasn't really, but because his friends, do you know what I'm saying, our family, everybody's
Right.
Arsenal, so I kind of like picked it up from them. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why.
No, that's good, man. That's good family. Just like me, man. Just like me, my dad obviously,
Yeah.
put me into this Arsenal thing, and it's all a bit mad now, man. But give me like, I don't know, like a good memory that from your early Arsenal years, bro. That kind of sticks with you up until now.
It's probably the Invincible, to be honest. I
Yeah.
was young, yeah. I didn't understand football like I do now, obviously. But it would be the Invincibles because it was Thierry Henry and Bergkamp and Vieira and Perez and Leon Berg and Gilberto Silva and Lauren and all the players, man, like Campbell. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that was my best memory. It was the Invincible. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the best. That was the best, probably. Or
So,
the cup, or when we won the cup against Man United. That was
oh
Will
yeah,
Todd.
yeah,
I think it was Will Todd. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I think that's the best memory because after 2006, when I started really understanding football more, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I believe in that shit where like until you're like 16, 17, then you start understanding football properly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anybody that's under 16, I don't even listen to when they're talking about football. But yeah, if they're like Ronaldo, whatever. I'm not gonna dispute it with them.
I hear it.
Yeah, that's probably it. But the bad memory is, I'm guessing that's the question, right?
Yeah, of course. I was just gonna come on to. I was gonna say, I guess the bad memory might be the final, but you said
Yeah,
you kind of just yeah.
That was the time I cried. I
Yeah.
cried. I'll be honest. I'm guilty. I did
Same,
cry.
same.
And yeah, I don't cry no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at
Yeah,
the sky no more. Have mercy on me.
yeah. No
You know
more
what I'm saying?
tears.
Yeah,
Big up
man.
my brother, man.
2006, 100%,
Big
man.
up my brother, man.
100%.
Nah, I hear
Eto,
that,
man.
man. I hear
Eto,
that.
Ronaldinho, them, man.
Yeah,
Layman getting with the red card. That was
yeah.
stupid. That was stupid.
Stupid.
That was unnecessary.
And the thing is, we still had the best chances in the game, man, up
Yeah.
until like the last 10 minutes. But
Yeah.
there you go, man. But yeah, most people, especially kind of like around your ages, like that, they're the kind of memories, man. So where would you say that the club's at right now, man? 2025. You know what I mean? Where would you say Arsenal's at in your opinion, my bro?
I mean, from 2006 to probably 2013, we were a team that would get top four and would go for the cups, but we were always the nearly team. So fast forward to 2025, I feel like it's the same thing without the cups. So we're
Mm,
still the nearly team.
mm,
It hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. You know the whole thing where they told us he changed the culture. He changed the culture. I don't feel like he changed the culture. I
no,
don't. I don't feel like it because what are we winning? We're not winning it. We won more again with Wenger when
mm,
he was stinking the place out with his. Because you know how Wenger was. He was
yeah,
attack, 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 attack. Never ever go balance or
mm,
defensive. You know what I'm saying? People
mm,
say, "Oh, but you lot don't like Arteta because he's defensive." Yeah, because we don't want it to be the only plan.
right.
We want multiple plans.
Hmm.
That's the thing. We only had these managers that had one plan. Even Arsene Wenger, let's be honest, even after 2006, because that's basically when we were skydiving, like, to the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's be honest, Arsene Wenger threw away a lot of a lot of do you know how many games we played in the Champions League? We're number one, by the way. That's the only thing that we're winning. That's the only thing that we won this season. We played 211 games and we failed to get the Champions League. We failed.
Failed.
You know what I'm saying? And
Failed.
and to be honest, I think Wenger got one final, one semi-final. I think one
I believe
semi-final
so.
2009, right?
Hmm.
With the youngest team in the squad,
Hmm.
and one final, and that's not good enough. I'll be real, that is not good enough.
Mm,
It's
mm,
um, it's a shame, really, to be honest. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, because the team when we fell in love with the team, like I was telling you, I was
yeah,
saying my uncle was in Finsbury Park. It
yeah.
was lit
Lit,
when Arsenal played. You know what I'm saying? When Arsenal plays, it's lit. Everybody's wearing the Arsenal t-shirt.
of
We
course.
had a team as well.
Yeah,
Something to look forward to. It's not like you're going to the game and you're gonna go watch Martinelli and no, Martinelli's all right, but can I be honest? Like we've
bro,
got
come on, it's a
we've
safe space,
got
bro.
Leonberg, it's levels to it. Do you know,
Levels.
Thierry Henry?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Mm.
We
No,
had ballers that were known ballers in the world, as in Thierry Henry and Bergkamp. They were known in the world that they were Vieira, world class. Everybody knew that they were world class.
yeah,
Unfortunately, now we don't have anybody that's world class.
yeah,
Apart from maybe, in my opinion, is Saliba. But obviously, if you don't win anything, it's
yeah.
the same thing. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Obviously, there's a thin line between obviously, potential and actual world class. I think we've got potentially world class players, but not quite just yet. Um, so what do you say then in 2025 is the goals? Because obviously the club is telling us unprecedented summer. The club, the club's, wheeling out all of this PR, telling us about Zubimendi months in advance. Like obviously that's what the club's telling us. But what do you think the goals, excuse me, the goals are for the club in 2025? Do you think it's to push on or is it just to make money, bro?
I think it's still to make money. The reason why is because it's not because of the Zubimendi deal, because I
Mm,
feel like the Zubimendi deal was done, but
mm.
apparently Zubimendi came out and he was like, "Whoa, nothing was done. Nothing's done.
Yeah,
I'm in Spain. I'm enjoying my football. I don't
yeah,
know." Do you know what I'm saying? He's saying I don't know a lot
yeah.
in the sentences. So I'm feeling like this guy is kind of like weighing his options.
Hmm.
Nobody comes to Arsenal straight if you're a player of Zubimendi's caliber. Maybe me and you don't rate him, but
Right.
like Zubimendi's known in the world, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? As in,
yeah.
like, for other people. Do you get me? But he's known in the world. It's something you can't stop. Maybe me and you don't rate Salah. Obviously, me, it's because it's beef, you know, it's beef with the Egyptians. Yeah, they know.
They know, they
They
know.
know that Mahrez is way better than Salah. But no,
Hey,
to be honest, like it depends your taste, but like maybe me and you don't rate Salah, but the numbers are there.
of
He's up
course,
there
yeah, yeah.
every year up there. GA, anything you want, he's
Hmm.
there.
Hmm.
He's there.
Hmm.
Do you know how much he got? He got, I think, 18 assists and 28 goals. Madness.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Madness. He
that's crazy.
nearly beat Thierry Henry. Thank God he didn't.
Yeah,
Because Thierry Henry, I think, got 24, 20.
I think it's 20 and 20, yeah, or
Yeah,
21 and 20 or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But
man.
it's all bullshit because when you think about it, yeah, you've got a player like Rodrigo. He's he's not 100% that he's gonna leave, but he's an option.
Mm,
What do they tell us? What's the first thing they tell us, views? Oh, the package is too expensive. The package is too
the
expensive.
package, bro.
And then you want to go blow the package on Sesko. So
Oh,
you rate Sesko more than Rodrigo. Do you know
yeah,
what I'm saying, views?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
but he's not a number 9. We need the number 9. But I'm sorry, if you get this number 9 that you're talking about, Sesko, we tried it before. We
Mm-hmm.
tried Gabriel, we tried Havertz.
Mm,
Why do you want to try again? Do you
mm,
get what I'm trying to say? Like,
mm,
why do you want to try again? I would rather get Rodrigo and play him as a number 9.
mm.
Obviously,
Okay.
it's hard to work with Arteta's tactics and whatever, cross and hope, and you get
Yeah,
me. Like,
yeah.
it's just jarring. That told me already, views that it's not looking good, bruv.
It's not looking good, bruv. In the words of Castillo, it's not
Yeah,
looking good,
it's
bruv.
not looking
It's
good.
not looking good, bruv, at all. And that's what that's what I totally agree, man. Like, because again, we're just in the same old loop, in it, like unprecedented, this, that, and the other, da, 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 da. And then the moment we get here, bro, we're still waiting. I'm still waking up every day and nothing's confirmed. And you understand what I
Refreshing,
mean? Yeah.
Romano's page.
Yeah,
Refreshing Romano's
no,
page.
no, here we goes, bro. No, nothing, man. So, like, obviously, I think I know the answer to this, but I gotta ask everyone that comes on here, like, 3 things to that you would immediately change at the club for the better. I think I know where we're gonna start, but I gotta
Yeah.
ask you, my brother.
I gotta start. I gotta start Arteta. I'll be real. I'm not gonna act like I'm different to the others. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna tell you something else to look a bit different.
No, no, no.
I'm
Tell me
smart
where
at
it's
football.
going.
They like to do that, innit? Like there's a lot of men that like to do that.
They
Like they're
don't-
smart at football. Do you get? Oh, you don't
yeah,
understand how Havertz plays. He plays without the ball. Like
fact,
stop it, man. Stop it.
fact.
Stop it. Let's be honest here. Yeah, I'd start with Arteta to be honest. I think we have a team that's good enough maybe to win a cup or two. I'll be real.
Mm,
Like it's not that bad. Like the team is
mm,
not that bad. The way we set is bad, but
mm,
the team is not that bad. Even with a thin squad. Because I heard Pep Guardiola at the end of the season. Do you know what he said? He said that I want a thin squad. Give me a thin squad. If they don't give me a thin squad, I'll leave. He wants 15 players. Fair
wow.
enough. How come he gets to? How come nothing happens to Guardiola? How come Pep gets to win? Do you know that they had more wins than us this season with all
Yeah,
the injuries and all the bullshit that they went through,
more
and
wins. Mm,
his wife divorcing him, and you know how it is when you're
mm,
rich.
mm.
Come on, views. Well, you don't know. I don't know either. But
What
we
you
kind
mean?
of
I know what you
we've
mean.
watched enough films to know.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you get what I'm trying to say? That's how it
Mm,
happens, man. When
mm.
when she divorces you, we don't want to obviously go into that kind of like that's a talk for another day. But
Well,
it's hard. The guy was scraping his head. He was scraping his head. He was like,
he's
"Oh
scraping
shit,
his
what
head.
am I doing?"
Stress,
They thought it was about football. It's about money, blood. It was
stress,
about money. But yeah, man.
stress. So we know obviously Arteta will be the first thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Second,
second, bro, we got 2 more, bruv.
the owners. I'm
Oh,
going for the owner's neck, bro. Ain't no way they're gonna survive this. They're gonna survive this. What? Like I have 3 wishes. I have
yeah,
3 wishes.
bro.
They ain't
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
survive this. Ain't no way. You think just because you put 750, I forgive you? No, it ain't like that, bro. It ain't like that. You let this man stay more than he's welcome. You let
Mm,
Arsene Wenger stay more than he's welcome. Obviously, I
mm,
know they
mm,
weren't in full control. That's what I'm gonna tell you, innit? I'm too
yeah.
good with excuses. They weren't in full control. That's why they let Arsene Wenger. But still, bro, they had a word there. They had a
Mm,
word. They could have, you know what I'm saying,
mm.
shuffled some feathers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
Did something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah.
at the end of the day, I don't care. 750 or not, buy, bro. So it's the owners, yeah.
The
And
owners.
then the third one will probably be the fans. You get me? There's some
Mm,
certain fans, they need to go. They need to
mm.
go, bro.
They need
Like
to
I'm
go.
I'm sorry, man. Like
Speak it, bro.
or we just need to you need to relearn what is football really. Do you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
need to understand. Like I told you, remember what I just told you earlier on? We're like, if he's 16 years old and he's telling me he likes Ronaldo, I'm not gonna debate it. Do you know what I'm saying? I understand why you don't, you don't
Right.
understand football fully at that point. You just
Right.
like the guy that does the tricks and then scores, and that's that. You get me?
Right.
You ain't gonna know a player like Busquets when you're
Right.
say 14. You
Hmm.
ain't gonna know it. You ain't gonna
Hmm.
know a player like Busquets. You ain't gonna know what Carvajal does for Madrid. You ain't gonna know this kind of stuff. You probably, if you were watching Arsenal and you're 13, you're probably like Saka. That's about
Mm.
it. You really
Yeah.
know about Saliba and Gabriel, what they're doing for the club. Do
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Great point, man.
It's madness. But yeah, some of the fans need to go. Either relearn, reteach them the whole thing where like this is football, this is football, this is football, or just leave, bro, because you're killing us with you. It's a boat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, views, we're all on the same boat here. Do you
Yeah.
get me?
Yeah.
You can't fill up a bottle with holes in it, right? You can't. These guys are creating the holes. They're creating the
In the
holes.
holes. Hold on. That gets a round of applause. Wait. You get me? That gets a round of applause for the big man because he's cooking right now. Cooking right now. I didn't think, bro. To be honest, I probably could have guessed it for you. You know what I'm saying? Because minds think alike and all them things there, man. Big up the people in the building. I've just put Rashid's link in the chat. His link is in the title as well. Big up Adiyeri. Yeah, again with the Newcastle comment. Big yourself up, my bro. I think he's saying to get this guy, that guy, but Brian and Bremo's going to United, maybe if they pay out the money. Big up Hendon Guna in the building. Said good evening, views on Sport Rashid and all in the chat watching. Just here to show love briefly. Big yourself up, my bro. He's bigging up Shane Guna as well. Big up the legend Shane. Big up the assembled each and every time. Hope you're good this evening. He's bigging up Hendo. Hendo saying Germany won up on Portugal, so Northside's going to be fuming. Uh, yeah, big up Hendo, big up the assemble. I'll just get through these quickly. Big up Dio, nice to have you in here this evening. Pep can run a thin squad because he actually rotates and coaches all the players. Yeah, there you go. I mean, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. The like thief. Good evening. Hope you are well. Man like Mr. Robbo in the building. I hope your stream on StreamYard went well, bro. Big yourself up. Make sure you're subscribing to Robbo as well. And there we have it there. Here's Rashid's link. Hurry up and press it. 16 of you in the building. Let's make sure at least, I don't know, half of that goes over and subscribes right now. Go and show some love. He said, some man are getting pushed off the boat. Big
Yeah.
up. Oh, yeah, no life jacket. Look, look, look. Look at this guy, bro. Big up Dio, man. Big up the assembled again. He said the owners are complicit in everything that has happened at the Emirates era, always doing nothing but collecting money. There you go, bro. There
Yeah.
you go. Absolutely agreed with that. Shane Goon has given the clap as well, and we don't mean the STI, we mean the sound effect. Ross, mama, Maybach music in the building. Hope you're good today, my guy. Man say Leah, poor Northside. I can't catch a breath. I know, man. I know he's stressed. You know, Northside's stressed, man. But here we are, my guy, man. Here we are, the unprecedented summer that we're still waiting for to start. You know, like that. You know, if what do you think? Because obviously, I was calling him Montgomery Burt. He's just Burt now, bro. Yeah. Until I see something, you're just Burt, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
But say for instance, you know, I don't expect him to change every single thing in one summer, right? But like I said, man, what do you think is the most important? Because you were talking about Rodrigo and even playing him as a number 9. But for me, I think we need a number 9 and Rodrigo. Do you know what I'm saying? What pieces do you feel like the major important pieces that we can push on with next year if the club, you know, do what they say they're going to do?
Yeah, we'll start with the obvious ones. Or I just wanted to say something about Berta. Like, unfortunately, Berta, even if you are going to do your job, we have trust issues with this club. You have to understand us. You get what I'm trying to say? We're in an abusive relationship with this club. Let's be
Yeah,
real. Everybody here is in an abusive relationship with Arsenal. You can see it. You can
facts.
see it. Like you said, the obvious ones is striker, left wing, and creative midfielder. These are the three you have to go out there and get them.
Have to, yeah, yeah.
Now the problem is that striker. you only really got now because I heard that Osman's going Saudi and he's got an attitude problem. So you only got really Gyökeres or Sesko to get. These are the ones that are ready now. Obviously, I can go Colombia and get some youth from there, and he'd probably score the same amount of havoc, but I'm not going to do it, am I? Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I take what's now, what's ready now. You get me? So
Right.
I'm gonna go with. This is the thing, yeah. How could you be going for for Sesko over Gyökeres and then gaslighting us into thinking that but Sesko he Leipzig weren't that well this season. That's why he didn't do well. That's the excuse, views. That's the excuse.
Yep.
That's why he didn't do well. But I thought you looked like GA. Here's GA. Here's a player with GA. Gyökeres. Why? Why, bro?
It's cooking.
You get me? Come on, bro. What are we doing here? Player like Rodrigo, you let him. Come on, man. Player like Rodrigo, you should. I would go for him as soon as that whistle blows in La Liga, the final game. I'm talking to Rodrigo. Even if I'm in the stands, I'm talking to him.
Same.
Because players like that are the ones that give you that little bump. You see Parrot at PSG? Who gave them that little Kvaratskhelia?
Yeah.
So now what you have against PSG is that you used to have when they had Barcola from there, and I heard that Barcola is linked with Arsenal, but we'll get to that afterwards. So when Barcola was there, you know that Barcola is not efficient when it comes to the final third. Yeah, maybe before he's French, innit? All of them are ballers, but he's not efficient in the final third. But a player like Kvaratskhelia, either a goal or assist, that's 100%. Or create some mayhem in the defense. He will cause you problems. Problems. And we got one of the best defenses in the world. Did you see the way we couldn't hold them? Do you know why? Because there's multiple players that are good. That's why you need the Rodrigo and a Saka and a Gyökeres. So if you catch Saka today, we'll hit you with Rodrigo. If you catch Rodrigo, we'll hit you with Saka and then Gyökeres. So that's what teamwork is. People need to understand that football is a team sport.
Facts.
It's not one man.
Facts.
If it was a one man, Di Natale at Udinese, he would have won everything. It's not one man. He used to score 36 goals and his team would get like 6th place or something like that. Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's madness.
Yeah.
It's a team sport. So but they're not fixing anything. What's the first thing they bought? Zubimendi. What's the other thing they did? Zubimendi's not creating midfield, isn't it? So that's the first thing they bought, Zubimendi. Second thing they did, Rodrigo's too much of a package. We can't buy him. Right. Third thing they did is Sesko over Gyökeres. He's I'm buying him because of the longevity of his career. How do you know? How do you know that he wouldn't flop? And then when he flops, we'll buy you a new toy to play with. Then everybody forgets about Sesko. That's how it is, views. Yeah. They'll forget about him after 3 years, 4 years. They used to be in love with Havertz. They used to be in love with Calafiore before Skedy came. They used to be in love with Ramsdale. They used to be in love with these players that we had. Yep. They used to gas them up and make them sound like they're better than what they are. Do you get me? And then as soon as we get another player up, they jump to another player. You get me?
Facts.
You know, like who? You get me?
Floppers, bro. Do you get me? No, definitely. I couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. So we gotta address that attack in it because it's so stale at the moment. Big up Dio, boy Dio in the chat. He's saying that abusive, more like torturous. Yeah, abuse would be welcomed. Yeah, he also big up the assembled. He also says when you think about it, this war chest started at the Emirates era. Arsenal were always discreet. Everybody knew what Arsenal. Or nobody knew what Arsenal were doing. Sorry, no, that's true. That's true as well. It is a known thing that we move bare slow as well. And I was just hoping with the arrival of Bert, things might actually bloody change in it. But just going back to Dio, because obviously we were just talking about Gyökeres and Sesko. He's saying, I'm sold on Sesko, man. It will be like someone turned the lights on when they see what this team looks like with any striker. instead of
Don't start me, boy 10, bro.
instead of the
Don't
abominable
start boy 10,
Havertz up
bro.
front.
Don't start, bro.
You know
Don't start,
Dio,
bro.
bro. You know Dio, bro. You know Dio. Dio's his advocate, bro, but he's been firm on it. That's what I will say, bro. He's been
That's why he
absolutely
likes
firm on it.
DG. DG, big up deluded Guna. He came from
Big up,
there. He came
big up
from there,
DG.
bro. That's why.
Big up DG each and every time. Big up Dio as well, man.
Big up, man.
He's been consistent. That's one thing I'll give him. He goes, I told these man Calafiori was overrated. He definitely is overrated. Oh my
Yeah.
days. Yeah, and obviously Eros is saying 100% Rashid. Yeah, man. So I think we can agree that the attack definitely needs to be bloody upgraded, man. But what do you think is going to happen? Because for me, as the assemble said, all of this talk about unprecedented, all of the PR that they keep spinning just to kind of let us down again. Do you think that they can get away with that again, my bro?
I don't think the manager could get away with it, but the board, yeah, there's nothing gonna happen to the board. They're too
Right.
protected.
Yeah.
Especially they bought Berta.
Mm,
Everybody's like, oh, see, we're moving now. Do you get what I'm trying to
mm,
say? We're moving in the right direction. Look at us. We bought a sporting director. Why was everybody happy? Because he had a CV. Why don't we keep the same
energy
well,
for
why
the
don't we keep the same standards when it comes to Arteta or the manager? Why not? Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's the thing. It just flip flop, flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. They don't stand for nothing, bro. If you get me, like you the thing is that if you don't believe in anything, you stand for nothing. That's how it is. You
whoosh,
get me? That's how the
whoosh.
way I see it, you know. But
My
and
God.
and they don't. I feel like they don't because why are you okay? Why are you so happy that we got Berta and we know why you're happy? When it came to Arteta, he was like, "Oh, trust the process," and you believed what Pep told you.
Mm,
Every player that came from Pep is every manager that came from Pep is shit.
mm,
All of them, bro. If not shit, average. Do you know what I'm saying? If not shit, let's not say shit. Average. You
right.
get me? Calm. It's calm. I think 750 and a decent manager would get you the same results that we're getting right now. So
Mm,
Arteta, you're just a decent
yeah,
manager. I'm not
yeah.
saying that you're gonna go to championship. I'm saying you're probably more of you'd go better off with like an Aston Villa or something like that. You get me? Not
Mm,
Arsenal. Too big for you.
mm,
Too
mm,
big for your boots. You
yeah.
get me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, look at Cesc now, man. I'm hearing that he's getting the Inter job, bro. I don't know if it's confirmed or not,
Yeah.
but he's gone from Como, bro. He got them promoted. Do you know what I'm saying? Then he kept them in the higher division the next season, not like struggling, but like mid-table, like 10th or whatever. And now he's getting the recognition, and now Inter's looking at him. That's how you do it. You don't go from being a cone man to being manager of the third biggest club in the country. Do you know what I'm saying? But even still, after half a decade, my broski, you can't be called an amateur, even if you started at a building site with no experience. When you're there half a decade, bro, you're no longer an amateur,
I'm
fam.
sorry. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel like the things that we're kind of saying, the things that we're expecting and asking for from the club, we're not entitled. We're not being greedy because they make a lot of money. Do you know what I'm saying? So, with that in mind, I mean, let's talk about it because we finished second for the third bloody time in a row. Whoop-de fucking do, yeah.
Mm.
Champions League, we're going to be in it next season. I ask everyone this. Obviously, quarters last year, semis this year. Surely it's only the final that we can expect, right?
We should have won it time ago. Like it's a shame, really. This season we had a chance. I thought that we beat PSG when we first played them. We beat them 2-0. Do you get me? People forget how we beat them that 2-0. We had two shots on target. Stop it. We had two
Mm,
shots on target. They went in and we locked off. That's what
mm,
it was. But when it mattered, those two shots on target ain't gonna cut it when it matters. When it matters, a team like Arsenal need to create a lot of chances for them to bury one.
right.
And we all know why. It's not just the striker, all the front three. All the front three are not good enough to to get you like see like for example, yeah, I'll give you one. It's an unpopular opinion. I know man them like him. Saka, for example, yeah.
Mhm,
I
mhm,
want Saka to start scoring 20 plus.
mm,
It's time. I'm
mm,
sorry, we're not gonna baby you anymore. It's time for it.
mm,
But if we're gonna go talk about the Champions League, I think we need to win something next season. I mean, he should have been sacked anyway, but
Mm.
you have to win it. You have to win it. You have to go out there and win it. And he knows. The good news is that this year he knows. He knows
Right,
that he's gone if he
right.
doesn't win anything this season. Yeah,
For
he's
sure,
gone.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Surely,
he's gone. He's gone.
surely, bro.
The man then
Surely.
was telling me like, all the man then were telling me, oh, he'll be sacked by Christmas. I don't think so. I
Nah,
don't think so. Yeah, I think
I'm
a
not,
year. I think he'll be sacked at the end of the season. We'll
same.
nearly get their views. The
Same.
last
I was
minute.
gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you, but you know, great minds, man. And when you're in the flow, I don't want to stop you, but I
Yeah.
was gonna ask you like that further down whether you think it will be. I think he'll get the whole of next year. That's what I think. You know what I mean? No
Mm,
matter what reporters say what we say, it don't matter what we say. That the club
yeah.
never bloody listens anyway. So yeah, yeah, I fully agree with that. Big up Hendon Gunai said war chest started in the last years of Highbury. Daily Mirror reported John Cross used to come out with the war chest bollocks right around season renewal time. Yeah, for the tick and lo and behold, Rashid, what's happened this year? Everyone's been renewing their tickets, haven't they? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's gone up as well. Yeah, great point. Big up Dio. He said DG doesn't want Sesko. Don't mind when he's saying out loud he got to keep his lips hush for the talk sport money. Yeah, well, you know,
Big up DG though,
yeah,
man. Big up
we're not
DG
trying to shut certain doors. We're trying to keep them open. I hear it. I hear it.
though.
I hear it. I
Big
hear
up
it.
Boy
Big up
10 as
DG
well, man.
each and every time, man, and big up Dio, man. Definitely. He said, name a manager, Rashid. Name like a mid manager.
I don't know what a manager that would get us second place. Eddie Howe. That'll get you second place. Do you know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. And I don't
You
even
got to
think
use
he's
that.
mid, but there you go. There you go. Straight off the dome. Big
Why,
up
why,
Hendon. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he asked that, bro. I'm not sure.
why Shane is saying you okay? You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? I
I
hate
think
it. You know what I'm
I,
saying? I know who's
hey,
the, I know,
no, no.
I know.
I think we all know why.
Siri scored.
Then I gotta get the
Okay.
clip, bro. I think we know why, but big up Shane. I ain't even got there yet because obviously I'm with the guests, so you know the comments I usually take a little bit of time with. Conceição with a code Rocket level support you go. Okay, big up Northside. He might be happy with that. Big up Dio. He said if I gave Nuno 750, I bet he's won a trophy with it. The Forest manager Nuno,
Yeah.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, of
insane.
course.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's basically what Rashid was saying. It's like FIFA, innit? You can give any manager 750 and Arsenal and expect them to get into the top fucking four,
Yeah,
right? Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Big up, man. Big up the assembled. He said views. Arsenal never used to move slow. You just used to see players holding up shirts, i.e., Burkamp, Vieira, Anelka, Henri, Campbell, Carnu, less. Hold on, I missed that bit all the time, man. I.e., less chat, more action, bro. Nah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but like I said, man, especially in the recent years, bro, we do not move quick, bro. Everything is prolonged. How we used to move is not how we move now. Now we're just standing up in the club. You know, we're wearing shoes and our feet are hurting because we're standing up. You know what I mean? We're not even doing enough moving. All we're doing is looking over to the group of girls, waiting for them to look at us. That's how
Yeah.
we move now, bro.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, back then you're right. Back then, okay, you get me, silence and
Yeah.
violence. But like I said, man, for the longest time we've just been moving slow and slow as molasses in the transfer window, man. But big yourself up, bro. Big up Static. He says, hey, views and Rashid, have a great under the lens show. Big yourself up, my bro. 16 likes, like and subscribe. Come on, guys, let's get that to the minimum 20. You okay? I'm not even
You
gonna go
okay?
in that. Oh shit. So yeah, Robbo. So he's saying it's 2-1 now to Portugal. Uncle Views taking all day with the chats. Ronaldo scored Portugal's second. Big yourself up, Hendo. I go live now. I go live now. Big up Shane, absolute legend. Dio said if you gave Eddie Howe 750, he's winning the league, bro. Facts, facts, facts. He said might be off or what the Ronaldo goal. No, all good. Still
No, no, no.
2-1.
It's on. It's on.
Yeah, VAR
And I
review.
wanted to because I told Northside that Ronaldo would score.
Oh,
I
swear,
really did. Yeah, I told him
swear.
Ronaldo would score. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Smashing
Yeah,
it.
Ronaldo's a killer. Ronaldo's a killer.
Smashing it. Smashing it. Well, obviously it's haram in it. You can't put a bet on them thing there. Big up the assembled Hendon. You could be right because the season ticket thing hasn't changed. It starts from February now. I'm telling you, bro. And not only is it a renewal time, but like Rashid said, that they've also been raised in price. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but what they've tried to do is they've tried to do a little different thing where they're kind of limiting the games. You can get like a 23 game, a 19 game, and things like that. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been around it for a long time. So, goal given. Big up like Thief. Yeah, I think you know what time it is. We're not even going to say
He knows. He
who
knows. He knows.
yeah, he who cannot be mentioned. Yeah, Voldemort settings. Big up Hendon Guna said, yep, they assembled the club flexing PR to con the fans. Yeah. Big up Canterbury Guna, man. Good evening, my friend. Big yourself up. Saying big up views, Rashid, elite chat, big up, man. Big yourself up. Thank you for passing through. Theo Molasses got us beat on speed. Yeah, at the moment, it really has. And then we got Hendon bigging up the Canterbury Guna, man. So there you go, man. Obviously, we chatted a little bit about the Champions League and what the realistic hopes are. Like I said, if the top Gunners want to keep talking progression, then the final has to be the next step. Has to be bare minimum. And if you get to the final, Rashid, this is what I keep trying to tell my chat and everyone else. Guess what you get if you get to a final, even if you don't win it? A medal, bro. Yeah, a medal. Yeah, you get yeah. There's something you can hold in your hand. What do you get?
That would get home. That would get Arteta 2 years if he gets to the final.
Bro, you reckon?
Yeah. 2 years, 2 more years, 2 more years, or 1 more year at least. It would get him time. It would get him time.
Don't say that. What we
if
saying?
He gets to a final, and if he gets second place, like he misses it by a little bit, like he missed it against City, he'll get another year. Yeah. He needs to completely bottle it like this season.
Right.
Like completely bottle it.
Right.
Premier League, no chance.
Right.
Carabao Cup got smoked. FA Cup, Man United won with 10 men. So this is the perfect season that someone gets sacked. At an elite club, that's the thing. This is what I've been telling people, yeah? They've been putting Arsenal on a different pedestal. Like Arsenal are a top club, bro. Don't try to bring us down. You guys are the negative guys, actually. Isn't it? When you think about it, you guys are the negative guys. Why are you always telling us, oh, Zidane wouldn't come, or Ancelotti wouldn't come, oh, Tuchel, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. How about that? You get me?
Negative ones, when you think about it.
You guys are you're so positive that you're toxic, bro. How about that? Well, because I hate that, Rashid, bro. Why would he come to us or Rodrigo's on the market? Why would he come to us? He's too much. I hate that, bro. I hate that. So well put, man. That was brilliantly put. Big up Dio. He said this Arteta is under no pressure at all, man. He ain't. Not at the end of the season. He didn't look like he was under any type of pressure. Big up the assembled views. Just waiting with hands in our pockets for the happy hour to start. It never comes. Big up the assembled, bro. It never does, man. It never does. AFC always is in the building. Big yourself up, my broski. Arteta already got 2 years. Otherwise, we would have already signed someone.
No, as in I meant sorry, Boy 10 or Dio. I meant that he would get more 2 years more, as in they will allow him to stay at the club for more than 2 years. I don't mean the contract. It doesn't matter. There's managers out there that sign a contract for 5 years and they get sacked in the first year. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? If the club's got standards.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Great point. Big up, it's me, Everest. Big up, bro, man. Bless up for popping on earlier. He said, big up everyone watching Portugal, Germany, decent game. Okay. Not many in those nation leagues are decent games, so big yourself up. Like Fee said, Arteta won't win nothing. Hold the line. There you go. I can't. Do you know what? He might even win. I just don't think it's going to be here. I just really don't. Big up BBK. Big yourself up, my bro. Big yourself up. Hope you had a good stream, man. Saying legend duo. Big yourself up. Make sure you're subscribing to BBK as well, and to Shane and anyone else, Robbo, anyone who's doing content. You know how we do it over here. And make sure you guys are subscribing to my guest in it. Link in the chat, name in the description. Don't be pagans in it. Don't be pagans. All right. Dio saying, bro, if Ancelotti won't come to Arsenal, then it just means Everton have more pull than us. Do you know what it is though, Dio? And I'll obviously let Rashid respond if he wants to. I don't even think we tried. Of course we didn't. We knew Arteta was going to stay here.
Yeah,
Conte's become available. Ancelotti's become available.
true.
Two massive coaches. I don't even think we tried. I mean, what do you reckon, my bro?
No, we didn't. We didn't, man. I think when Berta came, I knew straight away that he's gonna get a year, regardless. It doesn't matter what happened, like what happened, because like we said, bro, 16 points off the first place. You've got FA Cup beaten by Man United, a derby, by the way. Well, not a derby. Sorry, my bad, my bad. A rival with 10 men. And Man United that finished 17th. And you got Newcastle beat us 4-0. 4-0. You know what I'm saying? This is not enough. But that one win against Real Madrid, that gave them life. That's why they were all over the internet. Told you so, told you so. What do you mean he told me so? It doesn't make, when it comes to football, you were believing. That's all it is. You were just dreaming and it just happened. You know, how many times did you get it wrong? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. Talk to them, bro. Talk to them. Let's talk about that, because we've been right all season, bro. Do you know what I mean? Where have you been for all the other weeks? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I talk. That's what we have. Top Gooner bingo out here, bro. Obviously, it's still the prototype. You know what I mean? We're still working on it. But you know, you get me. If there's any, I don't know if you can see it properly. Adding, you get me? We got XG. I mean, injuries. We beat Real Madrid. You know, he outcoached Pep Guardiola. I mean, there's just no stopping these top gooners, man. But
heads up onto the next.
I'm telling you,
I hate that, bro.
I hate that one. I'm telling you, look where it's from. And you know, sorry, just to say, it was a great part of Dan Potts' show. I believe it was last night even. And Shane was on there with that dork Christian, bro. And I'll say what I'm talking. That ain't the views of RACHID, by the way. That's views' views, yeah, right. And he said, "Look at where he took us from." And Shane said, "Bro, he put us in 8th, bro, because Unai Emery never finished 8th, my G. Arteta finished 8th twice, and 5th, and lost out champs to Spurs. Like, I hate when they say that. Go on.
I would argue it in a different way. Do you know what I would tell him if I was there? I would tell him that, to be honest, the team that we have now is on the same level as the team that we inherited. So he didn't take us from a mess. If he did take us from a mess, now we're going back to the mess. Ooh. So are we really going forward? Are we really? We're neutral. Because if you're not, do you know what I'm trying to say? Yes, if you're not progressing, you're regressing. I'm sorry.
Facts. Standing still. Everyone's moving. You're standing still. You might as well be going backwards, bro. I totally agree, man. I totally agree. Big up Dio. No. I think he rectified what he was saying with that. The way Newcastle bent us over in the Carabao is sackable, quite frankly, bro. Sackable, bro. The way you treated Ethan, sackable. Tottenham winning a trophy, sackable. How we're, you know, all these points behind Liverpool, Saka, bro. I can keep going on, bro. I can keep going on. I think I read that one. Big yourself up. Big up AFC always. Said the reason why we won't get Ancelotti, Simeone, etc., is because they won't be yes men to the Cronkies. I think. What do you think about that, bro? That's facts, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. But like the Cronkies have surprised me, to be honest. I didn't think that they'll give him 750 million. That's why I joke around and tell people that Zinedine Zidane didn't know that we're going to spend 750. Because if he knew, he would have come to Arsenal, trust me. If he knew that we're going to give him 15 million, the second highest paid, or the third or the second, and 750 million, I'm sure Zinedine Zidane would have came. Nah, it's not even a problem. Let's be real here. Oh, he doesn't speak English. So what? Is it the first manager that doesn't speak a language? No. So what? What's the translator for?
Exactly, bro. Like, what is, bro? But there's always an excuse in it with these guys, RACHID. There's always an excuse, my brother. Always, bro. But look what he done with Everton. Yeah, well, look what he went on to do with Madrid, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what they'll tell you about Zidane? They'll tell you, oh, once he said that I'll never train in England. Yeah, but he said that in 1998. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Things change, bro.
It's time ago, bro. It's time ago. People grow, people evolve. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do you
You
get what I'm
got
trying to say? I didn't think that I would work certain jobs when I was young. I was like, nah, I'm not going to work them. And then you end up working that
fucking
because
working them, bruv.
I'm
Same, bruv. You
saying,
get me? You think
come on,
I'll be
man.
like, no, I'm not gonna be like one of those grafters. And one of the jobs I was in for the longest time ever was like cutting grass and cutting shrubs for Harrow
There you go.
Council, bro. You get me? Like smashing it up, bro. I really enjoyed that. I'm not even gonna joke. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It was sick work, man. But big up, man. But yeah, and also as well, like, it's just like when people ask this and they say, "Oh, well, who would you get then?" and things like that, I keep saying it in everyone's chat. When you're paying your manager 15 million a year,
Go
like
worry.
you can get anyone in the fucking world, bro. Do you get me?
Go worry.
Like, come on, bro. Like, ridiculous. Like I said, big up E Ross. He's bigging up AFC always. Big up Mr. Robbo. Just gonna try and fly through a couple of these chats real quick. Big up It's Me, Everest. Arteta got us out of the depths of hell. That's what I'm saying, bro. He put us there, bro. What are we doing? And as Rashid said, we're right back at the beginning in terms of
Yeah,
the wages and needing to get players gone. Like, I
yeah.
couldn't have said it better myself. So big up Rashid for that one. Big up Dio. He said Arteta, the only man I know that got credit for filling the hole he dug himself. Hey, that one was sick, bro. Hold the drum.
It's mad.
Hold the drum. That one was sick. I like that. I like that. The Cronkies only let that money get spent because of that UCL money was disappearing quickly. Yeah, good point.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Big up Robo. Emery didn't speak English for fuck's sake, bro. Look what Emery's doing, man. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
learning on the job. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, football is an international language. You know what I'm saying? I played with people that they don't speak English and I don't speak their language, and we worked fine. Do you know what I'm saying? We worked
I'm
fine.
saying, bro. Like, it's
It's
all of
very
that.
obvious.
All of that stuff is rubbish, bro. I hate when I hear people. Oh, for me, it's just excuses, isn't it? You know, oh, he
Yeah.
wouldn't come, or he's too expensive, or he don't speak English. Absolute codswallop, bro. So, all right, cool. So, like I said, man, we obviously know that we want this Lego head gone, but it ain't gonna happen. Like I said, two managers have come up. Ancelotti, I know, is going to Brazil, but on a hypothetical, out of him and Conte, if it's hypothetical because we know this donut ain't going nowhere, but if you know both of these guys have come up on the market, which one out of those two would you take, or is there no preference
Who?
out of Ancelotti and Conte, bro?
I'll take Ancelotti. Even though Conte would win you, would win you a league. He probably win you a league, especially in this team. Actually, our team right now is perfect for Conte, but I'd pick Ancelotti. They're both winners, so you're guaranteed winning. So I wanna go with the best football. I want
Right,
our players to let the shackles off the players.
shackles off.
Let them run, let them play this game. Do you know what I'm saying? Let them play this game, man.
Yeah, I think I'd go for Ancelotti for that as well, bro. I mean, obviously Conte is a top coach. You know,
Yeah.
if he was coming to the Emirates, I wouldn't be upset. But yeah, if I had to choose, I'd probably say Ancelotti. I think Dio said Conte from what I saw in the chat. Big up,
Yeah,
go on.
I get it. I get it, views. To be honest, I get it. Why is someone would say Conte? Because Conte is perfect for this kind of team that we have. 6'4". Do you know what I'm saying? The defensive midfield. Everybody's a defender. Everyone in the team is a defender. It's perfect for Conte. But like I said, if you're winning like with Conte and Ancelotti, I'm guaranteed we're gonna win. So I'm gonna go for Ancelotti because of the football that I want to watch.
Yeah.
We're both like Conte's gonna win as well. So I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't take Conte. I understand if you would pick Conte. It's kind of like Ronaldo and Messi, kind of. You know
Great way to put it. And it was just a hypothetical, obviously, because there probably was a chance for our club to get one of these guys, and we know they're not gonna bloody do it. Absolute muppets, bruv. It's hard to support this club. Yes, it is. E Ross. Tottenham Ranger, big up, man. Welcome on back again. You get me? I think it's the second or third time I've seen you. Big yourself up. Robo saying, Ross, become a top gooner. Seems easier there. Yeah, yeah, I suppose it does. The Lulu, innit? It's like you're almost on bloody drugs. Big up Shane Gooner. He's saying, Arteta digging a hole like the Simpsons in the episode where Bart gets stuck in the well. Dig up, stupid. See, that's why great minds, bro, because we always remember these things, bro. That's the cult history history. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sticking in there. Big up, it's me, Everest. He said, if you check Potsy's stream on replay, the reasonings of the Gal and Christian will grind your gears. Sure. Yeah, no, bro. And big up the man them that was on with them. I think even Kenny, bro. I don't think I've ever seen Kenny kind of get
Did he get
agitated a
upset?
little bit. Did you
I
see
didn't
it,
watch it. Yeah,
bro?
what, did he get angry?
Bro, not like not as not like Matty,
Yeah,
like you, not quite
yeah,
Matty,
but
but
in the Kenny Ken way.
in a
You
Kenny
know what I'm
Ken
saying?
way, my guy, because
Yeah,
I don't think I would have ever seen. Sorry, let me get rid of that. I don't think I would have ever seen him get like that, because he's always, and that's why I said that's why I wanted him to come on here, because he's always so patient. He always
yeah.
kind of cool, calm, and collected. And then he would just a gal got to him yesterday, man. So definitely worth a watch. Big up his Everest. Yeah, like I said, Dio said Conte. Let me see if there's anything else worth chatting about in here. It's between Ancelotti and Conte. I'm going Conte. Tottenham Ranger says Conte not winning nothing in the Prem no more. I think he said outdated tactics. I think that's what he said. I don't know, man. Conte is a winner, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's still winning in 2025. So all I want is a winner, Rashid. I don't want no more like Thomas Frank. I don't want no one
Yeah.
like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Or
We want Gyökeres, not Sesko.
right,
We want now.
right,
We ain't got time. We ain't got
right,
time.
right.
We ain't got
Exactly
time,
that, my
bro.
bro. Exactly that. Robo saying Shane Goon at Arteta is like Homer trying to fix the sinkhole. Yeah, in the movie, that's what I'm saying. They said only works in Serie A. Big up Tottenham Ranger. I don't know. I mean, maybe,
Nah, he
maybe
won it with Chelsea, you know.
he did. He did.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
nah, nah. I know.
I don't know. I don't know. Big up the
Football's
assembled.
football, bro.
Yeah,
Football's football.
yeah, man. And I feel like some of the old schools coming back, bro. All this system
Yeah.
stuff is killing the game, innit? The assemble saying Arteta took us out of a mess that he created, and now it's a conundrum wrapped up in chaos, bro. Facts. This is what I'm trying to say. Like the Ouroboros, it just keeps
But it
going up.
wasn't a mess.
Yeah,
If that was a mess, then this is a mess as well.
facts. Well said.
You get me?
Yeah.
I don't
Well.
know why you man are saying this a mess. It's not.
Mm, mm,
It's not. It's the same.
it's
I
the
actually
same.
did like 3 parts of this.
Mm,
I
mm,
did 3 parts on my channel talking about how comparing Arsenal, the team that Arteta inherited. So I
right.
went and checked the team that Arteta inherited. I
Mm-hmm.
can give you right now 3 players straight away: Lacazette or Havertz.
Lacazette.
Do you know what I'm saying? Or Abba or Gabriel Jesus. Do you get me?
Yeah,
Like,
come on, bro.
what
Come
are
on,
we
bro.
doing here?
What are we
Ozil
doing?
or Odegaard? Come
Well,
on.
Ozil, bruv. Come on,
Come
bro.
on.
Come on, bro. Like, bro, and we've done this before, and that's a very good thing that you do on your channel. So make sure you guys are subscribing to the broski, innit, you pagans. Make sure you go and show him some love, and go and watch all of those, man, because they're very good, innit. You know, when you put it like that, how can you deny it and then say, look at the mess he's taken us from? It's not that. Big up Dio is saying, hey man, I don't even want Conte for football reasons, to be honest. I just want him to crash out on the ball. Yeah, Conte
Oh.
is a bad man like that, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
Conte
he's
is
a menace. He's a
yeah, he's a
menace.
menace. Big up Robbo said, imagine the fireworks between the Conte and the Cronkies, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. He'll probably last like 6 months, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll be all on top, bro. All on top. Just want to see if there's anything worth chatting before I ask you the final few questions here. Bear with me a minute. Theo saying these man got Kenny Ken angry. You know, there's levels to delusion. It's a danger level 10 if Kenny is getting vexed. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You never see Kenny like, you know what I mean? So I definitely agree on that. Tottenham Rangers saying get Ange and fire him every 2 seasons. I suppose that's yeah, you know what I mean? Denzel moment, bro. That was a Denzel moment because he left with something. Do you get me? Infinite trophy glitch. I hear it, bro. Is that what
Was
you
he
man are gonna
sacked?
do?
Is he sacked?
I don't know. Tottenham Ranger. I mean, I heard that they were looking at other managers.
Yeah.
Is he actually sacked though? I don't think he was. And certain other YouTubers and sacked. Bro,
Yeah.
like, bro,
You
like
know what?
behave,
Clickbait. Yeah.
behave, mate. Be like the assembled. He said Conte, best thing to happen to Spurs. Told them publicly what's wrong with it. Facts, man. He will do it. He'd do the same at Arsenal. He really would do the same at Arsenal, man. I think I know your views on the manager, bro. So I'm not gonna ask you whether you think he's the guy to take us forward, because I think we ultimately don't believe he is. Do you know what I mean? But what I will ask you, because I do ask some people this in private, and I haven't actually asked it on stream yet, right? Now I've said publicly I don't hate Arteta more than I want Arsenal to win. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean
Yeah.
when I say that? Yeah. So
Fair.
yeah. So obviously I want Arteta out, and I think he's a donut and all of that. We all know that, right? But
Mhm.
say for instance, he won me the Champions League this year, I'd much
Yeah,
rather win with Arteta than Arsenal
yeah,
not win at all. What's your thoughts
yeah.
on that, bro?
Nah, I 100% get that, bro. To be honest, I get that to a certain extent. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm,
Because, like I said, with this manager, it's kind of like you will come to a situation or a conclusion where like you're gonna have to chop an arm to save the body. Do you know what I'm
mm,
saying? You're just gonna have to.
cool.
Because if this man gets the final, if he got the final this season, he would have got definitely got another 3 years.
Mm,
Fact, look, the thing is that with I would rather, yeah, I would win. I don't care. For me personally, it's like you're you work for the club, which technically means you work for us. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we are the club.
mm.
Without us, there's no point. They wouldn't pay Arteta 15 million. You know
Ah,
where the money coming from, bro.
ah.
So technically, you work for us. If you do a good job and you take us to the next level, then well done. If not, do you get me? We've been fired before. Come on, it's calm.
Exactly.
It's not
It's
a big
cool.
of a deal. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah,
big of a deal. It
yeah.
is what it is. You get fired. Everybody got fired here. Do you get me? And
You
that's what
move
happens.
on.
And I feel like it's part of life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't know why you need to be in good relations with your manager and we're family. And do you know what I'm saying? You don't need all that. Yes, it's good to a certain extent, but I'm sorry if we're family and you're hurting me. I don't know. If you're
Yeah, no,
family,
no,
you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I've got friends that are more friends than me than my own family. Do you get
Family.
me?
I get it. I
It's,
get
it's,
it.
it's
Yeah.
not like that. It's not
Mm,
like that, man. But yeah,
mm,
that's my
mm.
opinion. In my opinion, you work for the club,
Yeah.
and which means you work for us. You work for us.
Yeah.
If you don't
And
do well,
do you think it's fair? Because I'm pointing out the fact now that obviously the manager's meant to come in and improve the team in it, but it's like
yeah,
we're improving him. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, because
I
when
never
he
thought of that.
yeah, because when he leaves Rashid, right?
Mm,
He might not get a top job, but it's not going to be as meaty as what he would have got if he would have
yes,
just left City.
we know why.
Right, right.
We
Do you
know
know what I
why.
mean?
Do you
Yeah,
know what? Do you know why it is, views? What I used to tell them, they used to tell me, "But he took us out of a mess." Blah blah blah. Well, them times I was telling them, "Well, we gave him a CV. I think
mm,
it's a fair trade."
yeah.
Let's be honest, isn't it a fair trade? You've got Arsenal on your CV now. The only
Mm,
way is up now.
mm,
After Arsenal, you probably get a Sevilla job or a
right,
Villarreal or
right.
like a team that are all right. You know what I'm saying? Play for the Europa League, something like that, maybe Champions League
Mhm.
because of Arsenal. So we gave you something as well. Like you said, we're improving him and we
Mm,
are. And we
mm,
gave him a CV as well.
yeah,
Imagine. On your CV, you have like PG Morgan. That's the first job you got. What's going to be after it?
yeah,
Anywhere
yeah.
you go, you're getting a job. Do you
A
get me?
job, bro. Facts,
Come on,
facts,
what are we
facts.
doing
And
here?
so I'm glad you can see it that way as well, because that's how I see it, my bro. That's honestly how I see it. Let me run through a couple more of these chats if I can. Um, Eros saying Hendon Gunnar, constant argument, but I just try and be civil. Nothing you can say can change the mind of a top Gunnar. It's definitely Tottenham Rangers saying hope he's not sacked. Hey, but the thing is, right, is the fact that his job's still under threat, even though he's just won you a European major, got you Champions League. That's standards, bro. That's standards that our club ain't even showing at the moment. Do you know what I mean? He's only sacked on.
Can I
Go on.
say something about Tottenham? Yeah,
Of course,
Tottenham
bro.
and Man United. They actually go out there and buy. This is why. This is why Arsenal are a bit different. Why? Tottenham went out there and bought Mourinho
Mm,
and Conte,
mm,
managers of a caliber that we never even looked at. We
mm.
never even thought about bringing to the club.
Yeah,
Talking, do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they went and bought managers like that. Everton went out there and bought Ancelotti. Do you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Man United went out there. I know Amarim's not doing well, but he was doing it at that moment. Do you know
His
what I'm saying?
name. Yeah,
And
yeah.
they bought a Varane and they bought a Casemiro and they bought these players. But
Mm.
us, it's always wait.
B
We're
Tech
gonna
in it.
nurture him.
Yeah,
Let's see. He's one
yeah,
for the future. Like,
yeah.
come on, man.
You wanted McDonald's, but your mum said there was burgers at home, innit? It's that one, innit?
Exactly.
It's that one all the time, bro. It's all the time, bro. I'm so sick of it, man. He said he's only sacked on X and YouTube. Big up Tottenham Ranger. Everyone's welcome around here, man. Everyone's welcome around here as long as you got some respect. Persian friend of mine tells me of a saying, do not argue with a donkey. Yeah, and that sums up the arguing with top gooners. Big up Dr. Seymour, my bro. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're good. Legends on the panel, hey, and in the chat. Big yourself up, my bro. You're one of them, my guy. Big yourself up. Big up Hendon Guna, evening doctor. Yeah, man. The doctor's in the house. Big up Robbo. Dappings are going round. Little conversation. Tottenham Rangers saying fuck standards. He deserves start of next season at least. Well. Apparently in his third year he does a treble, so maybe so. Just won our first European trophy in 41 years, bro. Your first ever trophy in 17 as well. So yeah, man. Portugal won 2-1. There you go. Northside happy. Northside
He
happy.
must be buzzing.
Yeah, man. Surely we can't sack him. Well, you never know, bro, because the club's still talking about it. Conte would let the fans know what the management are doing. That's why they'd never even consider him. And as Rashid has so well said, bro, we're never in for these guys. Players,
Never.
management. It's sickening, isn't it? It really is.
Anybody that's a baller, the players, and a top manager, we're not in for him. Look at it. Gyökeres, he's right there. It was either so look, Barcelona can't buy him because he's too expensive. Real Madrid already got a striker. PSG already got a striker. Inter Milan already got a striker. Man United can't. They're not playing the Champions League. Chelsea probably need a striker, but they already bought the lap. Who else? City already got a striker.
Yeah,
we are literally the only team. Views. Do you get me?
Liverpool. I think. Yeah. Did you say Liverpool?
Liverpool, I missed out on Liverpool to be honest.
They need a striker.
But Liverpool are too busy with verse.
Yeah. We need to strike now. I understand the point you're saying, bro. Yeah. 100%.
Because this is gonna cost them an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, he will. And the thing is, and from what I'm hearing, Gyökeres is cheaper than Sesko. We know we're little fucking tight-fisted. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we not just going to, bro? It makes no sense whatsoever. It actually pisses me off, to be fair.
It gives you that chance right now to take it. You know how many plays we missed. You saw the other day. I think it was Jez. He put out like a live stream talking about the plays that we missed.
Right.
Like we're talking about Ronaldo's and Messi's and Zlatan's and Suarez and do you know what I'm saying? Like Benzema and these players. These are just the strikers.
I know.
There's a whole squad. There's millions of players.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when do we go out there and buy who's the first player that we buy that's a world-class player? They buy me Rice, Declan Rice. And the problem is not in Declan Rice, he's playing him in a different position. So he bought a player that is world class in his position. The reason why we bought him, is because he was a number 6. Played him as a number 8 all season.
Yeah.
Oh, but he scored 2 free kicks in against Real Madrid. So what?
Yeah.
What does 2 free kicks mean?
And he could have done that.
Janino, how many free kicks has Janino scored? Mad. Is he the best player in the world?
No, come on, bro. And not even just that. Even if he was playing as a number 6, it's not like he couldn't have taken the free kick. It's a set piece, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I'm saying? So it makes no sense. And that's a great point. And that's why I think this year, especially, Mr. Lego Head has been like a cancer to the club, as Dr. Seymour Butt says, because you have systematically stopped us from winning something this year. Forget about the board. Even though there's problems with everything. Him with his stubbornness, party at right back, playing Rice out of position, keep trying to persist with a CDM up front. All these things are on him. Do you know what I mean? Having a small squad. So yeah, man, this guy is just an absolute clown, man. But look, anyway, we've got to the hour. It's been mad quick. It's always fun when I talk to you, my guy. Tell me about your channel, man. Like, what are you doing over there? I know the revolution will be televised. I don't know if they can see my hand. There we go. You get me? Arsenal Revolution TV, man. What you doing over there, my friend?
The revolution will be televised. Big up to you, man. It's always fun, man. I swear to God. Like I told you, build up the best is the best show that I like, that I enjoy, that I do.
Always.
And next season's gonna be even more lit. Trust me. Build up, man. Them like it's gonna be even more lit next season because we started like late. I started a
Yeah,
bit late with this
you
build up
did.
because I never really thought about it. But like, there's no one in our community that really goes for it, so we're gonna
Mm,
be the ones. So
mm,
I'm gonna be live probably either tomorrow, if not Thursday. Probably I'll hang out a little bit with my guy Aaron on
mhm,
Friday.
mhm,
Obviously, I like to hang
mhm,
out them times. You know, what I'm saying,
mhm.
you already know why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's just lit. It's just lit them times. Get me? So big up
Cool.
to him. So yeah, I'll either be live this Thursday. That's the problem. I don't have the in between because of the work schedule. The work
Yeah,
schedule is killing me.
yeah,
Yeah, but Saturday, 8 p.m. Come hang out with us. I'm gonna be live. You get me? Saturday, 8 p.m. Remember, guys. So big
yeah,
up, man. Big up, Had.
yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Come on, bro. It's always a pleasure, man. It should have been done sooner. So I'm just happy that we finally managed to get it in. You're always welcome over here. You get me? And you know I'm always there if you need, man. That's the
100%.
broski for real. So make sure, man. The name's in the title, the link is in the chat. At least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go over there and subscribe right now. Show my broski some love. This has been Under the Lens, man. It's been a blast. Thank you ever so much. What I'm gonna do quickly is we are gonna quickly look and see if anybody is live and see.
Redirect to the man then.
We're gonna see. We're gonna have a look.
Redirect to North then. He's happy in it.
Is
Portugal
he
one.
still live now? Is he still call
Go hang
somebody
out with
redirect
yeah,
to
yeah,
North?
yeah. Go hang out
Yeah,
with him.
boom. Portugal, Germany, redirecting to North. So when you go over there, people, views and Rashid Raid, you know how we do it already. But yeah, man, have a great evening. Thank you for everyone who has passed through and left a
Evening, man.
comment. Under the Lens, man, it's been a blast with Rashid, Arsenal Revolution TV, man. Big up, big up. Good evening. Go and say views raid over on Northside, people. Big up.